Good morning, one and all. We'll discuss the another topic called as the sampling of band pass signals. Sampling of band pass signals. In the process of sampling of the band pass signals, generally a band pass signal will be given as x of omega or x of f as being as, which appears like this. It will be present for a particular band of frequencies, let us f1 to f2, or in terms of omega 1 to omega 2, anything. In the negative side also it will be defined as minus f2 to minus f1, minus omega 2 to minus omega 1. Okay, that may be with respect to f or with respect to omega, anything. Let this particular x of omega, when this was the sample, this was our x of omega or x of f. When this was been sampled, and we know that the band passing of the low pass signals, for effective sampling of the low pass signals, we should do the sampling process by fs greater than or equal to 2fm. fs greater than or equal to 2fm. In the process of fs greater than or equal to 2fm, we'll perform this low pass sampling. Okay, but the same case will not be worked out here. The maximum frequency is nothing but here f2. Therefore, when we try to perform the sampling by taking the fs is greater than or equal to 2fm, we'll obviously get the aliasing problem, that is overlapping of the samples in some cases like that. Therefore, to overcome that particular problem, we should always use the sampling process, sampling frequency for the band pass signals as which is equal to 2f2 by m fashion, where m is the largest integer, not greater than f2 by b. If what is this particular f2 is this one, what is this particular b is nothing but bandwidth, which is equal to difference of the two frequencies, that's f2 minus f1. Okay, therefore when we try to calculate that one, that is f2 by m is nothing but f2 by b again, b will be here, 2 f2 gets cancelled, 2 bandwidth, twice that of that. Therefore this was the minimum, sampling frequency, minimum fs. If I do this particular sampling with the fs is equal to twice that of the bandwidth, then the sampled spectrums will be appears like this, that's y of omega or y of f will be, first spectrum will be at the origin, the next spectrum will be like this, next spectrum will be like this. That means all the spectrums will just touch each other. If the fs, this is the case for the fs is equal to twice that of the bandwidth, equal to, if the fs is being greater than twice that of the bandwidth, it is the oversampling case again, where the spectrums will not touch each other, similar to that of the low pass sampling. Other fs is equal to twice that of the bandwidth, it's a critical sampling, where we'll have the spectrums has been just at each other. Similarly, fs will be less than twice that of the bandwidth, it's undersampling, again it occurs the aliasing. Therefore, to avoid this particular aliasing, the sampling must be greater than or equal to twice that of the bandwidth. In case of the low pass sampling, it is twice that of the maximum frequency component for low pass sampling. In case of the band pass sampling, it is fs will be greater than or equal to twice that of the bandwidth. That is called as our sampling process. Okay, this is a sampling of the band pass signals. Similarly, the concept of low pass sampling and the concept of band pass sampling is similar. Only one difference is here we will consider the sampling by fs greater than or equal to twice that of the maximum frequency component. For the band pass sampling, we will consider the fs will be greater than or equal to twice that of the bandwidth of the band pass signal.